Alright, hello people, welcome to Rod's Garage. Hey, today we're gonna start a new project here. We're gonna raise this gearbox. This is my 65 double cab, and we are gonna do some modifications. I know there's a lot of videos out there. Hopefully this turned out pretty good. I never done it before, so you stay with me. Here's what I did. It's 5 bolts holding the gearbox. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I've taken them out. Oops. And so I got those 5. And then this will squeeze through when pull it out the inside. I'm gonna show you what I did on the inside. All right. So 2 screws right here, 1, 2, and then it has 3 bolts, 1, 2, 3, in here. So loosen them all. This bushing right here, it was a little tight, so. But I loosened it up and I cleaned the shaft a little bit and it just came right out. So very simple. So take the 3. 1, 2, oops, 2, 3. And then take this 2, they're already loose. I've already taken it apart. And then this will come loose. You'll take the mounting plate. You'll take the shaft bushing. And remember, you got to take the steering wheel. So you will need a tool to get that steering wheel out because it's wedged there, and it's got a lot of pressure. So you got to get a tool. Steering wheel puller, and then here we go. Here it is. So just you play it around with it, just wiggle it around, it'll come out. This is how simple the gearbox is to take off. So that's the first deal. But you have to remember that if you're doing this on the ground, it's going to be a little harder because the shaft needs to come out all the way out, so it'll be hitting the floor. So you'll have to have it really high up on the from the grounds. But as long as you get some height on it, I think it'll come out, no issues. Well, after you take the gearbox out, you have to move your pedal, your brake pedal. So there's a bolt here you got to take off, and then the pedal will drop off, and then the lever you have to, there is a bolt underneath here, or a nut. It's a 19 millimeter. You take it off, and then the whole assembly will come off the frame. All right, guys. Coming back to the steering gearbox race on a 65 Volkswagen double cab. I already took the gearbox and the brake pedal and linkage, so it was very simple, not too hard. A few tools and you can get it off. I just wanted to do this segment because I really don't know how much I gotta cut. So, but if you go to either Wagon West, I think V-Dub, they have the exact instructions where to cut it and how to cut it. So it's very simple. So you just got to get there, and I will put the link down below so you guys follow it, and it'll be a breeze. I know we have to cut it. We got to cut it right here and here to raise the gearbox up, and then we'll have to cut this area right here to get that gearbox up. And the linkage, I'll show you later, that linkage, the brake linkage, has to be cut as well, shaped down so it won't get in contact with the gearbox. So I'll try to send you those, I'll try to put those links down below so you can look at it, and we'll go from there. I'm probably gonna do 1.5 inches all the way up to the floor, but it cut really good. You just gotta watch out that if you're cutting, don't get too close to the welding, because you're gonna have little issues with your blade. But it cut pretty good, and I used a short saw, so I got pretty good control on it, and it turned out pretty good. All right, folks. This is another step. We have to cut this plate right here, because the steering gearbox needs to go up. So it goes up here, but it will hit this. It calls to cut it straight up and down here, and straight up and down here, like that. I'll probably, so I get good termination, I'll probably cut it like this, like that, so it look better. And then we'll have to cut it right down here. I'll probably cut it there, and then roll it up to give her a little bit of strength. And here I'll probably cut it like that as well, so it look terminated there. I'll cut it right here in the middle, and then see if I can fold this and make it like a loop or something. I don't know. I'll play with it. I'll let you know how it goes. Alright, this is what I decided to do. Pretty much close to what everybody does, but I left small lip, so I will keep some of the strength of the frame there, and I think it'll be okay. Everybody does it that way, so and then I think it's gonna work fine. All right, folks, just marked 1.5 inches from the bottom to the top. Same here. So you have to ensure that your shaft, your steering wheel shaft, it's straight up and down with your gauges. If not, you're gonna have a crooked steering wheel there. And now you can see all the clearance. So if you're driving straight, right there, you can see all the clearance. It's only sticking out about 1 inch. This bolt needs to come off. I just put it there because it was leaking. But if not, this thing would be 1.5 inches lower down here. So, and it will be dragging when you set up your drop, your flip spindles or drop spindles or whatever you're using. So it's ready to weld, and then I have to make some gussets here to strengthen the frame. And this is not the frame anyways, this is just the mount for that, but the frame is down here. So but that'll give some strength to the frame anyways when that is welded. And I have to cap this right here, cap it here, and then gussets here. I got 1.5 inches, and that's the closest you can get it, because if not, if you get it up higher, you will have to, you know, cut around the floor here, and you will have to cut your steering shaft as well, because it's going to be up too high. Alright folks, just tapped the gearbox, frame, and it seems like it's all, we got clearance down at the bottom, and everything seems straight or looks straight. So now ensure that we if you go, it's 1.5 inches. Okay, you don't want to mess with your floor. You see it? There's touching a little bit, but since I am replacing the floor pan anyways, or the cab floor, no issues, because I do a little bit of clearance, but this should be good because it still moves back and forward, less little bit of effort. So you could probably just shave a little bit on the top here of the pitman arm, but I think it should be all right. The best friend while fabricating is cardboard. So it's cardboard. You see it? Now you can shape it and mold it, and then you can cut your gussets for that. So I gotta make one for that other side because this one is not the same angle. So, but for this angle is done. I just gotta refine it. Okay. Cut the gussets right here and right here, right there, and then I cut it from this pipe that I have laying around. Is 1x3 or 1.5x3, and it's perfect for that frame part. And then I made the caps. Make 2 caps, one for this side and one for this side, out of the same plate that we cut from the frame down here. So I reused it to cap my two ends there, and now I just gotta weld it shut. Everything is tacked in place, and it should be solid. So you just gotta weld it, and that should be it on the welding and fabricating down here. And then I probably will have to, like I said before, probably work this area a little bit, because probably my tie rod end is gonna hit here just a little bit. So I'm gonna replace the floor anyway, so I'm just gonna fix that up. Probably cut it and fix it to fit. Guys, back again. Well, now next step in the process is to notch the brake linkage, pedal linkage. The pedal comes right out here, and then it will travel back and forward, but it's gonna be hitting there. So we're gonna notch it here. We're gonna notch it around, and then we're gonna put a reinforcement on the top here for what we cut. Well, most of the stuff that we cut here is going to be added on the top. So what I'm doing right now is marking it. I'm gonna mark it right here, and right over on the other side. So, and we're probably gonna go about 1/2 inch in, about halfway. So here we are. This is the way I'm gonna mark this. I'm gonna use something that has about the same width of what I'm trying to accomplish. So this tape is pretty much same shape. So I will. I'm not shabby at this, but I'm gonna mark it. I'm gonna look at it, and pretty much I'm gonna take most of it and then I will add a reinforcement here. So I would add, I'll probably go, you see, I went here about there, but I think I can go a little lower on the there. Let's see how it looks. Oh, that looks a lot better. So don't worry about you know, mistakes. We do mistakes every day, and we can always correct a mistake. So and then with this, if you're working with metal, it's a lot easier. Metal is a lot forgiving, so you can, if you cut something, you can weld it back and get it back in there. All right, this is what I came up with. It's pretty much kind of like the same thing that they have over at the websites, fancy websites, but I'm just gonna weld that right there, and that's gonna give the strength that we took out. Now just do the little tack and weld that in, and fit it and see how it works. The linkage is completed. It's traveling really good. That's it. That concludes the modification for the gearbox, 1.5 inch raised gearbox. So if you have any questions, just leave me a comment. Please like the video, and share it, and we'll see you next time. Hopefully we do some other modifications